Hello and welcome back to Casual Simulations. My name is Jamie and we are back in On-Air Airline Manager inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator 24, and we are continuing our career as a bush pilot in Alaska. See how we can do. So at the end of the last episode we just did our first little initial flight and we flew from where our rented X-Cub was positioned, and we flew it back to our base of operations, which is Manly Hot Springs. That's what it was. I was trying to remember. If you remember, we had a pending job to go to Edward G. Pitka, and then from there over to Fort Yukon. So I think that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and set up our first leg. Let's see. We have 79 pounds of cargo, so I'm gonna add a little bit of fuel here. Available pounds, yeah, we got plenty, so we'll go with about 78%. We'll validate it. Open work in progress, letting the fuel load and everything. Alright, and for whatever reason it still has it set to -5 at the start. I don't know if that's something I did or not, but alright, so we'll go ahead and fly now. We'll get it going. See what we can do. I am using I got a new Honeycomb Alpha yoke, so that should be fun to learn how to use. Let's go ahead and get our X-Cub set up here. Take off all the stuff. We should be good. Alright, I have this brought up because I don't remember how to start this up. So before engine start, what is our fullest tank? That one's pretty full. They're both pretty full from what I can tell, so I think we'll just, can we see, fuel selector off, left, right. Oh, okay, we'll start with left. That's fine. Alright. And then starting engine, master on. Well, I had everything already turned on because I forgot to do it. Alright, master on, alternator on. Ignition switch to both. Avionics on. Did that actually do anything on this side? It did not. Alright. Well, can I please move you now? There we go. I could have swore I turned avionics on. Alright, mixture full rich. Forgot to do that. Brakes hold, propeller area clear. RPM, throttle to 1/4. Starter engage.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
And then RPMs up to about 1,000. A little bit more. A little bit more. Close enough. Oh, I forgot to turn on beacon. Dang it. It's beacon, nav, and strobe. Dang it. Alright. So, why is my AV... Oh, I forgot to hit split. That's why. Alright, so we'll let that reinitialize. I already forgot the name of the airport we're going to. It is PAGA. Alright, so we'll just do a direct flight point PA GA. And I love that this is a touchscreen here. Alright, so it's I'm still getting used to the controls here with this guy. Get our tablet out of the way. Which way is the airport? I think it's to our left. Alright, so let's go ahead and can't see our flaps. Go ahead and get our first notch of flaps in. Release the parking brake. Easy. Where is, okay, the airport or the runway is not that way. Oh, it's over there. Go ahead and turn this off. Alright. Throttle way back. Actually, before we do this, let's go ahead and altitude select. We'll go about 3,000, and we will get sync our heading bug once we're on the air or the what do you call it? The runway? Sorry, I'm a little oh, there we go. Little nervous trying to fly this. I know the X Cup has a flight stick and not a yoke, but I don't imagine we're going to be in this for too much longer before we're moving on over to something a little bit bigger, more robust for our bush flying. And I don't have all the keybinds set up for the X Cup just yet. I did set them up for the Cessna just because that's the plane I'm the most familiar with, so I feel like it'd be a good test bed to see how well and practice with the yoke and all that good stuff. And plus, it's set up for I forgot to turn my taxi light on. Dang it! It is set up for Cessnas and very similar planes because of all the master bus avionics switches and the lights and everything, and the throttle, not throttle, the ignition switch. It's modeled very similar to that to begin with, so alright. Alright, let's hold short. Ooh, this thing turns on a dime. Let's go ahead and pull forward a little bit more. Get straight, there we go. Alright, go ahead and turn our taxi lights off. Turn our landing lights on. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and throttle up. Release our brakes. I'm not going to go full throttle because I don't think it needs it. Ooh, it doesn't need much throttle at all. And honestly, it probably didn't need
Airborne time logged.
any flaps, honestly. Oh, that was terrible. I forgot to sync our heading bug. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our autopilot on. Go to heading. Bring our RPMs down. Why is it not going heading mode without navigation on? Oh, because we're heading away from it. Okay, so heading. Need to be that way. Altitude hold mode. Vertical speed mode. It would help if I could see this. There we go. There we go. Happening here? Am I not in autopilot? Okay, for whatever reason, my plane was just flying. I thought it was an autopilot. It was just flying itself. Okay, that was scary. I didn't realize that. Let's have our heading a little bit to the left. It looks like we got some mountains right in front of us. Are we actually? We are gaining altitude. Okay, good. Okay, well that was scary. I thought it was, I just realized that we were still turning slowly, so that's fun. Alright, so we're moving on now. We are, an hour and 34 minutes away. Good to know. So this is going to be definitely the longest flight I've ever flown in a small little aircraft like this, so we'll see. Alright, we're getting on nav mode now. GPS. How much does this mission pay? Did it show me on the screen? I don't think it does. Industries, my aircraft. Flight. Yeah, I don't think it's showing me how much this mission's going to be. Just a payload. That's fine. Alright, so this is going to be hopefully an uneventful, boring flight. And I'll probably bring it back in whenever we have something happen, or we're make our approach for our landing. So, see you then. A little bit of an update. We're about 50 or so, 55 nautical miles or so away. Coming into some bad weather, so it's going to be interesting. I've been in it for a few minutes and it's not clearing up. So, and I've been looking around. I don't know if there's weather. Oh, there is weather. I just don't know. I guess it's not enabled on this one. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. Cabin heat. Because there's some ice building up. Is there a pitot heat? That would be nice to know. I'm not seeing anything for that. I'm not seeing a pitot heat. Well, again, I'll give you some more information when we get a little closer. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, we're about 22 nautical miles away. The weather has lightened up a little bit. The frost on the windows is actually dialing back. It was completely frosted earlier, but I'm actually able to see through it a little bit. It's still, visibility not great, as you can see. But, yeah, this is going to be interesting. We have, I believe, about 19 Yeah, 19 knots coming in from 210. So about about a quarter off to our left there. So, and I think the runway is a little bit this direction, so it's going to be a crosswind. So hopefully, either this weather system moves out, or it's a little bit calmer at the bottom or at ground level. But we'll see. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, we're about 8 nautical miles out. Kind of getting worried because I still can't see. And if you notice right here, I need to. It says we're on our approach phase, so we're about 5 minutes out. I need to get a little bit farther south, so I think what I'm gonna do is actually disengage the autopilot. Oh, that's right, I can't use my thing. But turn off autopilot. Throttle back a little bit, start coming down. I think I am going to head more towards the river, because it looks like it's to the right of the river. So if I can find the river and follow it, throttle way back because I can't really see. Let me go ahead and well, I still have my landing lights on, so that's fine. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so I'm going to head towards the river. Start leveling out, I think. I'm going way too fast. And I'm oversteering. 'Cause I can't see, I don't have any reference. I think it's snowing now. Which is not great. Alright, I'm about 1,000 feet. About 1,300. Go ahead. Throttle up a little bit. Level off. Mainly using my synthetic horizon. Oh, a little bit of wind. Yeah, we got a 15 knot crosswind. So this is not great. But yeah, mainly using my synthetic vision on my screen. Because I can't really see much outside. So we see the airport coming in on my radar. Hopefully they have lights. I know that my home base, hopefully I can change that. It does not have lights. Change my home base or something, but yeah, this is scary. Go ahead and put a notch of flaps in. Not mechanical, I can't really hear it. Ooh, I think I'm getting real. Well, not real close, but close. To the terrain down there. Zoom in a little bit. A few times more. The wind is choppy. It's a tailwind now. I think maybe I should get eyes on the runway and then maybe come back around. Start up a little bit, go a little slow. 180 feet. I'm way low. Didn't realize I was that low. I got that low. Yeah, I think with this being a tailwind now, I'm gonna have to come back around. Nope, pull the flaps out. There we go. Oh, and I just realized I have flaps and trim display over here. Airport should be up on the right. Okay, I see the lights down there. They're over here. Alright, so yeah, okay, I see those lights. But I have a 13 knot tailwind, so I'm gonna fly by. Go ahead and put flaps again. I'm gonna be doing a slight right-hand traffic pattern, I guess. Okay. Wow, this weather is terrible. I'm definitely not a good enough pilot to be making this landing here, but we're going with it, right? We're going with it. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna get dinged for that. I guarantee it. Okay, this is gonna be brutal. Alright. I was trying to trim it out, but I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing as far as nosing up, nosing down. Let's go ahead and throttle back a little bit more. Alright, I'm gonna go out a little bit farther. Basically, stay above the river. Or stay with the river. Alright, go ahead and turn. Flaps. I can't see anything. Ah, okay, it should be off to my right. I see it. Alright, go ahead and give me full flaps. Alright, it does have peppy lights, so I am too high. That's okay. The wind is definitely not blowing me around as bad flying into it, so we're going to be able to get some, I guess, good lift. So we're full flaps. Alright, now we have a good glide slope. Or we're at least on the glide slope. We're at 2 red, 2 white. It's right here. Now we're low, that's fine. Alright, now I can't see it, so I'm watching my synthetic. Well, I can see it now if I nose down too much. Alright, coming in nice and easy. Come on. Nice and slow.
Landing time logged.
Ooh, this is quick. Alright, I'm going to... What was the button? Okay. Alright, we made it. We made it. Why am I not going? Oh, I had parking brake on for some reason. I don't know how that got put on. All right, this was an interesting flight. This took a while. I was going to time accelerate. I timed accelerate for a couple of minutes, but then I realized in the actual on air it showed that there was a desync, and I don't know what that means. It says it'll be rectified once the flight ends. So, all right, turn landing lights off. Turn taxi lights on. I see the guy over there. I'm way off the taxi lane. Oh, there's a plane here. Did not expect that. So we'll just go to third person view. Yeah, we'll call that good. Throttle down.
Engine off, time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Alright. Shut down everything. Let's switch back over to On Air, see how we did. Landing rate. Minus 191 feet a minute. Landing G. Everything was smooth. Landing speed 40 knots. Very nice. Looks like we got all of our taxi speed not exceeded. That's good. 168 nautical miles. So surprisingly, they didn't ding me for anything, as far as I can tell. Normal wear and tear went down a little bit. It was a longer flight, so let's look at the flight record real quick. Oh yeah, that's when it was just when I thought the autopilot was engaged as far as the navigation or the heading, and it wasn't. And then down here is obviously where I took over, and then we landed. All right. So let's hit okay. It was a valid flight, and we didn't make any money yet because we need to finish this leg. This is delivered. Yeah, this is this is 100. Wait, no, that's the total weight. Let's see. Where can I see the difference or the distance? Oh, 309 nautical miles. Okay, so it's about double. So I'm gonna carry full fuel on this one. That's gonna cost 206, but we should be good. But for now, because it takes so long, I think I'm gonna cut it here. And I'm gonna come back later and finish this at some point. But I appreciate you guys watching, and make sure you like and comment and all that good stuff. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I could be doing better. But yeah, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.